By the way, YouTube, don't worry. I'm not even going to monetize this episode. It's just all right. Do you guys want 5 more or no? Because I feel like that was a pretty. I mean, there was Metallica, there was Kanye, there was Church, there was Kershaw, there was Brannigan. We went all over the place. Do we do 5 more?
I'm liking it, but I also am curious what Corey had for us. So
why doesn't
I'm on the fence.
Why doesn't well? I have a lot to talk to
Corey's saying 5 more. Do it. So
okay,
we'll do 5 more and then get Corey.
All right, they're saying more. All right, let's. All right, first shuffle of the next group of 5. Fucks yeah!
Right, guys, I'm totally straight. I'm as straight as that voice crack was. I am totally straight.
Whose music library can go from Laura Branigan to Lil Jon? Please tell me. Tell me now. All right, number 2. It's Weird Al. Fucking poodle hat. Fox. Oh, man.
Poor Peter Parker was pitiful. Couldn't have been any shyer.
So okay. We go from Lil Jon to Weird Al Yankovic. All right?
Okay.
Now we got to hit shuffle number 3. Oh, no. I don't know why this is in there. I don't know why this is in there.
I do, because you have a secret to admit to all of us. Good news is, though, that wedding with Chad thing is seeming a lot more like it makes some sense.
You know what's funny is these shuffles, people keep going like, I did the Lil Jon into Weird Al, and people are like, oh, it's starting to redeem itself. This is pretty good. And then I hit shuffle the 3rd time, and people go, oh, fuck. This is... I'm
dying to know.
It's Reba McEntire. And still.
Thousands of people.
All right, we got to hit shuffle number 4. Shuffle number 4. Oh, so we went, what is this one, Ben? This has been Lil Jon, Weird Al, Reba McEntire. Wait, so this would be number 3, wouldn't it? This would be shuffle 3.
Okay, so
Wouldn't it?
I don't know. I'm horrible at counting.
All right, here we go.
In the eye.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Tennessee Ernie Ford, motherfucker!
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't
wait, no.
you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
All right.
I prefer it if you take it in my stovepipe hole.
All right. That was number 3. Number 4. Sawyer Brown all these years. Not ashamed. Not ashamed.
A little gay, but acceptable.
Not ashamed of Sawyer Brown being on the playlist. At all. All right. Number 5. Gray Duckling says, I'm surprised you can sing that well with a cock in your mouth. Oh. All right. Last one. Oh, Family Business by Kanye. I was a big college dropout fan.
Your son.
All right, so
He say he wasn't tall.
Oh, man. Yeah, then Doug Stone, Leroy Parnell, Tim Blake. Fuck, from The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Gamble nevermore.
His days of stud and hold'em, they are done. Hey, Johnny.
Didn't you originally not like the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
About last April, he stepped into this saloon. But he never really took to anyone. Surly Joe. Oh, wherever he's gambling now, I don't know. He was slick, but I was slicker. He was quick, but I was quicker. And the table stopped his ticker. Surly Joe. Yeehaw! Surly Joe. Cocktiff says, Cocktiff just says,
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, that was fun. Now Corey can call in. We went through my playlist a little bit. It's eclectic. I think we can definitely say eclectic would be the word. Johnny, how are you feeling?
I'm glad that there's this distance between us because I'd have to worry about the sanctity of my butthole with some of those song choices. I was like, holy crap. Like, I mean, most of it on that second run was like, okay, that's respectable. But that first go there, I was like, if you blindfolded me and just told me these requests and I didn't see who wanted them, I'd be like, who's the fucking 16-year-old or the 38-year-old that wants to feel like a 16-year-old again?
Okay, faggot, what's next?
All right, let's go on the line. Corey Adam is on the line. Hello, Corey.
Hello, Aaron. How are you?
Are you still drunk from last night?
Yes, I am still drunk from last night.
I figured as much. What's going on?
Not much. I wanted to tell you that I gave a Steel Toe Morning Show sticker to Alex Jones, just so you know.
Oh, that is fucking great.
Yep.
Now, what did Alex say when he received his steel toe sticker?
Said, oh, that's cool. Thanks for the vodka. I gave him a vodka at the same time.
Exactly. So you gave him, and he used the steel toe sticker as a coaster and left it at the bar.
Yeah, he was using it as a coaster. I don't know if he took it with him or not, but he was using it as a coaster.
But you handed it to him. I mean, that's all you can do.
I did hand it to him, and he said, thank you, but then said for the vodka. But I think he really meant for the sticker.
Yeah, of course. I mean, anybody can get him a vodka.
I did put the sticker on the vodka.
How many people can give him a fucking sticker from a just lights out show in Minnesota? Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody.
Precisely.
Nobody can do that.
No, people have been asking me in the chat. They're like, oh, man, aren't you so jealous that Corey got to hang out with all those guys? I'm like, no, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, who cares? It's like what's good for me is good for everybody. Like,
oh man, and you
think I don't tell them about it? Fucking do it. This.
And what's
it's
weird?
So weird. It's so weird how people think there's like this weird animosity that there just isn't.
Right. Well, I think a lot of people from certain steel toe hate communities got really mad at you for that, like right away.
Oh yeah, dude, it was so funny. Like the first week I left, they were holding me up like Rudy, like you did it. And then the second week they're like, you're not talking shit about him. It's like I have nothing to like. The dude put me on a show that I loved for years. Like, what am I going to say? I'm going to fucking talk shit? Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, like a 6-year run for most people doing shows. Most co-hosts don't make it 6 years with a host before they go off and do their own thing. It usually falls. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty fucking long run. Johnny's due to just take off on me pretty soon here. I think he'll
probably die.
Yeah.
He'll probably die. That's how he's going to take off.
Well, people were like, oh man, that's weird that Corey wiggled his way in to hang out with Cumia. Like a lot of people didn't know. I'm like, no, he's been friends with Josh Denny for fucking years.
We came up in Minneapolis together. That's my buddy.
Right. And Josh Denny, of course, runs the End Racism tour that Gavin and Ryan and Anthony do, and obviously that. Now, was Alex out with Gavin and Anthony, or did you run into Alex at a different point in the night?
No, he showed up. Like he showed up. Gavin was on his show earlier that day, and he just showed up to the show.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then I I literally went into the green room and he was there, and like, oh holy shit! It was actually alarming how normal he was in person. Like he doesn't do the voice; he's just a normal dude.
Yeah, just a normal guy.
Which is like, I mean, it's not. I shouldn't say alarming. Like I get showbiz, but it was really weird because he wasn't who I thought he would be. You know?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Drink like a fucking horse, though. Holy crap!
Yeah, I hear he can. I hear he can put away booze.
I'm a degenerate drunk from the Iron Range, but this guy, like, it's another level.
Yeah, I've heard that Alex Jones can put away booze for sure.
Dude, he got like somebody bringing him a vodka soda, and he said, "Yeah, I'll take another vodka soda," and slammed the one he had, and then slammed another one and waited for the one to come to him. He was nuts, and that was after he was like 7 or 8 deep.
Jesus, man.
I was like, no wonder you think Sandy Hook was actors. Look at how drunk you are all the
time. Yeah. Listen, I was incredibly fucked up. I was pounding vodka sodas on the air. It was a weird time, and I did. That's all he had to say was he was just shit hammered.
It's documented. It's proven that I am fucking trash.
Yes. I'm a white trash redneck from Texas.
The real funny part is Gavin is just as much a stick in the mud as you would think he is.
Really? Because I would think Gavin would be fun.
No, he's very curt. Maybe he'd be fun to you. You guys are a little bit more type A than I was, but just really curt, really whatever. Cumia was awesome. Alex was awesome. I mean, Gavin's still awesome, but it was just like everything was really curt and proper with him.
Oh, I see what you mean. So he was a little more reserved.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm kind of like I'm all over the place. I'm one or the other. I'm like way out there and having a great time, or I'm just kind of hanging back. I'm not somebody who, like, if I'm not feeling like going nuts, I don't like to get in people's way. So,
and I'm the opposite. I love to get in people's way.
Right. If I'm not getting in people's way and having like a super like kind of a time, I just hang all the way back because in my mind I'm like, well, I don't want to bother anybody. You know, otherwise I'm just fucking doing karaoke and being completely obnoxious. There's no middle ground.
Those are your only two settings, not being there or being obnoxious and karaoke.
Right. Arms. And, my body language gives off an I don't give a fuck, I don't want to be here vibe, but really it's just a content hanging back vibe. The arms are crossed. I'm looking down. It's very autistic. But
pretty autistic for sure.
Depending on what mood I'm in, that might Gavin's mood might be the speed for me. I don't really know. But no,
I feel like you guys will get along.
Yeah. And then did you see what Josh Denny did to Red Bar?
Yes, dude, the funniest thing ever, in my opinion.
That was really funny. That's like a guy for years.
So fucking funny.
That's like a guy for years taking hits and absorbing them, and there's like 1,500 punches that came at him, and he just picked his time and took one punch, and it was nice and heavy.
Yeah, and like a lot of the shit that was going on, like broke Pat, but Josh stood pat and kept swinging back, and like. Yeah. It's funny because people get so weird when they're like, "Oh, you're friends with Josh Denny." I'm like, yes, Josh Denny is awesome. I mean, we came up together. What do you want from me?
Yeah, no, that's my thing. Is I've been saying for months now. Once I started talking to Josh and kind of realized how full of shit all that stuff was. Like Josh is just a really good dude. It's just
like it's the fucking how it is. It's the internet half truth bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Like let's all fucking cling to half truths that aren't real and fucking act like they're true. Like everybody else on the fucking internet. It's something that I've been saying a lot lately about Steel Toe. Is like people can hate on Steel Toe all they want, but like it's a real interaction.
Right. Yeah.
There's topics. It's a show. Here we go. We're going to be real in the moment, and that's just not something people do anymore. That's just like, hey, let's make up some weird, outrageous lies and not have topics. Woohoo! It's a show.
Yeah, that's really strange. It's just a really strange thing. I don't get it, and it all has a very temporary shelf life and. Yep. I'll just keep my slow and steady. Thank you very much. All right. Well, Corey, it sounds like you had a great time with all those guys. Maybe if I ever get a chance to hang out with Anthony, he might even remember my name, which would be awesome.
Maybe you're not a hot chick, so maybe not.
That's true. Yeah, he remembers April's name every time he's here or I'm on his show. Or
He remembered all the chicks' names, but none of the dudes.
Yeah, he remembered April's name when I was on his show. And April wasn't there. He didn't even know my name when he was introducing me. He knew me as Steel Toe and then called me Steel Toe Joe, as Bubba did.
Maybe because in his mind, April was the get.
Right, exactly. So when I came on, he's like, Steel Toe Joe. And I'm like, yeah, Aaron. He's like, yeah, Aaron, of course. And your lovely wife, April. Yeah, she's not even on screen, but you remembered that one. Thank you, buddy. It put me in my place is what it did.
Good. You need that.
Yes. All right, Corey, thank you very much for calling. And also, I can't wait for you to hit refresh on your playlist and show us what you have.
I'm just surprised there was no Willie Nelson or Big Joe Muffera or Rasputin. I'm very disappointed in that.
It's all in there. It's just that it's overpowered. Like all the people that, well, not Laura Branigan or Reba, but all the people I played, I usually have lots of their songs. But yeah,
I just have never felt more misled by you when those three songs didn't come up.
Rasputin, Whiskey River should have come up, and oh god,
Big Joe Muffera should come up all the time. Maybe you don't listen to it anymore.
Yeah, well, I do. You know what? I do listen to Big Joe Muffera from time to time. You know what though? A lot of my playlist has been spent getting the 9-year-old like super addicted to Weird Al Yankovic, so that's been my project.
That's the Lord's work though, right there.
Yeah, dude, we were hanging out in the backyard with all the neighbors and stuff over the weekend, and she literally turned on the Bluetooth speaker and did a Weird Al karaoke performance.
Did you immediately put on sunglasses so she didn't see her father cry?
I just wept openly.
No, you got to put you can't let them see you cry. You got to put on the sunglasses so they can't see the proud tears.
Oh, shit. See, I just wanted to proudly ugly cry right in front of her for how in love I was at the moment.
And these are the moments she'll remember. Good for you. Terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for calling in.
Later, bye.
Bye. Corey Adam. I'll say this, Johnny, for 7 o'clock in the morning and still being drunk from the night before, he's doing incredibly well.
Yeah.
So
I feel like a lot of people that like to do drunk performances could maybe idolize that level of like having it together while also, not having it together. There's just so many worse ways you could go with it. That was a beautiful performance.
Here's a fun troll. How about we put that up as a clip later this week and call it Corey Adam rejoins the Steel Toe Show to trash Aaron Imholt. And then see how many people click on that like, this is what I've been waiting for. And they go, hey, fuck you, pal.